Alright guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 60 of the Road to Royale. Now let's kick things off by going into our trade pile. We've sold everything bar our team of the season as Palaqueta. We managed to sell this Wright Phillips on for 135 after we bought for 100,000. Alaba went for 595 after we bought for 510, so good profits going on these players. We managed to sell this Hulk for 1.2 million coins. We bought him for 900k, so that's over 200k profit on that card after tax, which is absolutely fantastic. And it does mean that we are moving towards that Team of the Year Ronaldo and the end of the Road to Royale series, which will be sad. But as soon as the Road to Royale series finishes, it's time to bring on the new Road to Glory. And what team do you think I should do? I've got some ideas in my head. I haven't actually finalised it for FIFA 15 yet. But I'm pretty, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys because I know that you love to have the surprise of finding out what the new team is going to be. Okay, so we're in the quarterfinals of the Gold Cup. We managed to win the round of 16 in the last episode. Our opponent is actually called KSI is Stupid. So, nice team name there. And he's using a 4-1-2-1-2 Serie A squad with informed Tossi at centre attacking mid. Now, you can see here that we get a bit unlucky. The ball ricochets everywhere. And Balotelli manages to put it in the 33rd minute. But a couple minutes after that, the game actually froze. And I was like, what's going on here? And I thought, maybe I've been disconnected. I've had a little bit of an issue with my internet recently. But actually, it turned out it was him. So we get away without actually getting a loss. So we're going to get to replay our semi-final match in the Gold Cup. Hopefully, we are going to do a bit better. And it does look like we'll be able to, since he's using a much, much weaker team than the last guy was. Hasn't got full chemistry on his squad. So fingers crossed, we will manage to, get a result here. So here we go. Penalty. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Early on, he manages to clip Bale as he goes into the box. Ronaldo shoves it down the middle, and we make it 1-0. So good stuff there. Then Ronaldo, lovely skill work there to get it onto his left foot, and he puts that away perfectly, as if, he has 5-star weak foot. We all think he probably should have 5-star weak foot in reality, but he does only have 4, but, it didn't really affect him there. Then we managed to make it 3-0. Bale ending up forcing that one into the back of the net after the ball ricochets off the goalkeeper, and then we actually make it 4-0. Bale again being the scorer with his head. So 2 goals for Bale, 2 goals for Ronaldo. No hat-tricks for either, which is a shame, but there you go. Okay, so here we are. We're going to dive into the stats for the players. You can see Benzema is still our top scorer. That's only because he's been in the squad for so long. You can see he's played 90 games, so he's played almost twice as many as Ronaldo and a lot more than Bale. I think he's probably played 3-4 times as many. So there you go. And you can see that Bale's actually got a positive goal scoring record with 25 goals. And Ronaldo's actually closing the gap on his since we've been using the sort of 4-1-2-1-2 formation with the 2 up front of Bale and Ronaldo. Because they are our strongest players. We're going to play them in the striker positions because it's actually working out a lot better. You can remember a little while ago we were losing pretty much all our games and now we're actually doing a lot better. Okay, so our next opponent is using, well, a non-rare squad. And it's mostly BPL, but then he's got a Team of the Season Defoe up top, who has ridiculous pace and shooting, and he's also got Team of the Season Sturridge in there as well, so not a full BPL squad as Defoe is from the MLS, but you can see here that we managed to take the lead. Ronaldo just sitting in the middle of the box, the ball comes into him and he just hits it in with his left foot. Then he passed it to me. You can't be making that mistakes at this level, lad. And we end up going 2-0 up. And then we even managed to go 3-0 up. And it was Ronaldo. It was Ronaldo that actually managed to force it across the line to get himself a hat-trick. And it was Bale that took the original shot that came off the post. Rodriguez bagged himself one in the 40th minute or something, 44th minute. Before this guy made something of a comeback. Well, not really, because he only got 1 goal before we managed to again extend the lead. And it was Bale this time that puts it into the back of the net. So there you go, 5-1. Think there's more goals? Yeah, of course there is. He actually gets through with Defoe, just using that pace and that amazing shooting as I was talking about at the start to get a goal. And Bale managed to grab himself another at the end to make it 6-2. So that's how the game is going to end. Good result. 2 goals for Bale, a hat-trick for Ronaldo, and 1 for James Rodriguez. So not too bad. And yeah, we've done some trading. Now, I got really lucky in this trading session. We are going to make absolutely loads of profit. We've sold on the Palaqueta. First up, a Bale. I binned it for 814k. And the lowest buy now after that, 948k. So we're going to be listing up for 948k to hopefully make absolutely loads of profit, over 100k. Also a Javinho there. Now, the servers went down EA actually tweeted that servers were going down. So 10 minutes before the servers went down, I got on the game and I started putting loads of bids out. And as you can see, 2 of them actually succeeded, and we got 2 players for a ridiculously cheap price. First up, Yaya Toure, 1.175 million, listing up for 1.9 million. Buy it now. That is going to be a hell of a lot of profit on that card. The other card, Hulk. We are making so much profit on these Hulks at the moment. This time we picked them up for 776,000 coins. So we bought the last one for 900. We made 200k profit. So buying him for 776, you can only imagine we were going to make another 100k profit on top of what we made last time. So that's absolutely amazing stuff. Very, very happy with the trading there. Was kind of disappointed because I also had a bid on a Crespo that expired for 1.35 million coins, and he goes for 1.9, and also an international man of the match, second international man of the match, Robin, that went for I think 1.2 million, and he goes for about 1.8. So if I'd won both those players, we would have been looking at like almost 2 million coin profit in this one trading session. We did pick up a couple other things on bids, so that's not too bad. And now we can dive into what is going to be potentially the final game of this episode. It is the final of the Gold Cup. It's all on the line. We managed to get knocked out of the Gold Cup in the final a couple of times actually, and this time I'm not going to take no prisoners. As you can see, we get a penalty. Why he drops the ball there with his goalkeeper, rolls it out. He's asking for trouble, especially with Casillas in net, because we all know Casillas is absolute dog turd. So you can see there that we actually get a penalty for him coming through. Ronaldo converts, makes it 1-0 in the 24th minute. Unfortunately, this guy does get a header here with Neymar and makes it 1-1. But again, we get through. And a lovely ball into Modric. How the hell Modric doesn't take a better shot, I don't know, but it goes in anyway. The guy brought on Sturridge, equalised through a cross to make it 2-2, but things were not looking my way at this point, because after that he went through Di Maria, who spanks it in near post and makes it 3-2. So I was on full ultra attacking for the rest of the game. We managed to get a penalty with Modric, which was absolutely fantastic, scooping around my opponent. He just clips me, and then in the final minute of the game, Bale gets away and he smashes it in to secure us a Gold Cup victory and take down the title. Yes, that's what we're talking about, lads. Bale, 2 goals from Ronaldo from the penalty spot and a goal from Modric being what won us that game. 2,000 coins bonus and a gold pack. Nothing really comes with the gold pack. We get some contracts and some fitness cards, which we of course use. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Make sure you drop a like if you have. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.